That is so freaking good.
Hey everyone, it's Jasmine.
And Chris.
Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a full day of Southern comfort recipes. I am so excited for today. I've been waiting for this all week, and we have a very special guest coming on as well.
So Carrington from Parts Homegrown is going to be choosing all of our meals today, and we'll let her introduce herself now.
Hi everybody, my name is Carrington, owner of Parts Homegrown with Carrington, and I'm super excited today to be choosing the meals for Sweet Simple Vegan. I am born and raised here in the South, grew up in Danville, Virginia, so I am choosing all Southern dishes for them with one twist. All the dishes have the main ingredient as a mushroom. I love mushrooms, I love cooking them, learning about them, foraging for them, everything about it. That's what I'm about for a mushroom. So they have to incorporate it in all the dishes today.
So if you're new to our channel, we have a series here called Eating Around the World, where we experience different cultures and cuisines. We've done a ton in the past, and we will link all of our previous ones down below.
Not only is this a great way to experience different flavors and cultures and ingredients, but it's also a fun way to collaborate with other content creators.
And with this series, we always have the other content creators choose what we eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and sometimes even dessert. So that's what Carrington's going to be doing for us today. So Carrington, what are we having for breakfast?
First up for breakfast, they have a spinach and mushroom quiche. My boyfriend and I actually met working at a bakery, and then we went to work at a French bakery, and he learned how to make the quiches, and so he taught me how to make this, and I infused all the vegan components into it. So this is a really great breakfast to have along with some coffee or your matcha, Jasmine, however you like.
So like Carrington mentioned, we are going to be making her vegan mushroom and spinach quiche. I have it open here on her blog. We will have it linked down below like we mentioned earlier. And she also has a discount code for a mushroom grow kit, which is awesome. We meant to order one for this video, but we just totally forgot and it was too late. But if you're gonna make this, you can make it with fresh homegrown mushrooms. So check it out. I will have her link and her discount code down below as well. First up, I'm gonna preheat my oven, 350. So for this recipe, we're actually supposed to prep a pie crust to start, and we actually were able to find a pre-made vegan pie crust at the store, which is very convenient. So we are going to skip that step, but if you don't have any access to a pre-made vegan pie crust, you can make one at home. And for her recipe, you pre-bake the pie crust, but according to the directions on this one, we don't need to pre-bake it. So I just wanted to note that here. So let's dive into the recipe. So the first thing that I'm going to do is saute my mushrooms in some vegan butter in my cast iron skillet here for about 10 minutes, and we're gonna stir it regularly to ensure even cooking and caramelization. Next, I'm adding my spinach to the skillet with the mushrooms, and I'm going to saute that together for about 5 minutes. In a separate saucepan on low heat, I'm adding in some plant-based milk and vegan cheese and stirring that together until it's silky smooth and forms a vegan cheese sauce. And then lastly, in a bowl, I'm going to mix together some vegan eggs. So I have the Just Egg here, along with some plant-based milk and some salt, pepper, and paprika. All right, I'm going to be adding my melted vegan cheese into my pie crust. I'm gonna spread that out so it's nice and even. We're gonna be eating a lot of good food today. We're gonna have a lot of leftovers, which I'm not opposed to. Next, I'm adding in my mushroom and spinach mixture. Nice and cooked down. I wish you could smell this. I feel like I say that in every video, but it smells so good. I was texting Carrington right now, and she said, I'm excited y'all gonna be showing the peeps the wonderment of mushrooms. She's growing some oyster mushrooms, and she said they're gonna be ready by Sunday for her and her boyfriend to harvest and eat. I wish we could come over and eat some. Actually, I wanted to mention, Carrington does mushroom foraging. She is obsessed with mushrooms. You should check out her Instagram. It's all mushrooms, everything. And she does mushroom foraging, and she actually inspired us over was it over the summer? When did we go mushroom foraging?
Yeah.
And we went foraging, and it was so fresh, so delicious, and it was so fun. I can't wait till we go foraging again. I'm going to get my vegan egg mixture and pour that on top. The last thing to do is pop this into my oven, and we're gonna bake it until everything sets and it is cooked through. So I'm gonna carefully do this. I'm scared. Oh my God, look, babe. Ah!
You gonna do it?
No, I got it. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. All right, Now we wait. This looks and smells amazing. It definitely was hard for us to not eat it. We had to allow it to cool before cutting, and now I'm gonna finally be able to cut it. Because it uses just egg, it is the perfect eggy consistency. I think we could have let it cool a little bit longer, but we are freaking hungry. It is already 11:30, so I'm ready to eat breakfast.
Wow.
That is so freaking good.
Next time we should try to make our own crust, but
I really like the cheesy layer on the bottom. The cheese is like perfectly melty on the bottom. Carrington, this is delicious.
if the rest of the meals are like this for the rest of the day, I'm gonna be very happy. Thank you, Carrington. I'm gonna have another slice, I think.
I am too, man. Wow, this is so good.
I'm blown away right now.
This just egg is crazy. The just egg bakes really well.
Barry's over here, he wants some bad.
Smells it.
I'll come pick you up, baby.
Hi, Stinky. Can I have a high five? Oh, kiss. What about, can I give you a kiss on the cheek? Kiss on the cheek? No, not kiss on the lips. Kiss on the cheek.
Good boy, Bear.
Kiss on the lips. Thank you. You're so sweet. Kiss on the cheek. Thank you.
Why don't you go eat your breakfast, Bear? Go ahead. Go eat.
He wants the quiche, that's
I
why.
know.
So I have a quick work meeting right now, but we are going to come back into the kitchen. Well, I need to digest, so I think it's good timing.
Take a little break.
Come back, eat some lunch, so.
Carrington, what's for lunch?
For lunch, I have chosen for you a mushroom barbecue sandwich. And you can have it with any sides that you want. A classic barbecue here in the South will probably have things like baked beans or chips or anything of that sort, but it's just gonna be a barbecue cider with mushrooms and coleslaw.
All right, it is lunchtime, and as Carrington mentioned, we're making pulled barbecue sandwiches, and we're gonna be using oyster mushrooms for this. We're gonna be shredding them with a fork, which is pretty fun. But if you don't have oyster mushrooms, or if you wanna use something else, you can also use seitan or young green jackfruit. We'll link her blog post down below. All the information and options will be there. So the first thing we're gonna be doing is shredding our mushrooms using a fork. And if you've never used this method, it does give the perfect texture of like a pulled pork consistency, or if you've ever used jackfruit and it gets nice and stringy, it kind of looks like that. So here, all you have to do is run your fork down the mushroom and it kind of like shreds apart, and then you get that nice texture.
Beautiful.
And there you go. Now we're gonna make our marinade. So this is a super simple marinade, and all we need is soy sauce. You can also use coconut aminos, as well as some oil, liquid smoke, salt, pepper, and paprika. And then we'll just whisk that together. Next, we'll add in our shredded mushrooms and then mix everything together until the mushrooms are nice and coated. And we'll let that marinate for about 30 minutes until all the flavors are nice and absorbed. While our mushrooms marinate, we're gonna be making a coleslaw. This is a super simple recipe. So basically all we have to do is add some cabbage and carrots that are shredded into a bowl, along with some vegan mayo, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. We'll mix that all through, and there's our coleslaw. Our mushrooms are marinated and they look absolutely beautiful. They smell even better. So now we're gonna add them to a baking sheet, and then we'll broil it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Just keep a good eye on it when you're broiling anything, because some ovens will take longer to broil. So we're just gonna look for a nice even char on the mushrooms, and then that's how you know they're done.
I wanted to show you something really quick because this is related to Carrington. I actually already packed it up, but I'm gonna reopen it because I wanna show you what it is. I got a little gift for Carrington. Look how cute this is for her to hang at her new place. Hopefully she will get it before this video comes out so I don't spoil it for her. But we're actually going to go ship this today, and we are picking up something for dinner. We'll go over that right after we finish lunch, but yeah, I'm excited.
Our mushrooms are done broiling. They smell absolutely incredible. I am so excited to eat this, and I wish you could smell it. We transferred them to a cast iron, and now we're just gonna cook them on medium-low heat with some barbecue sauce until everything's nice and coated. All that's left to do now is assemble our sandwiches. So we have these vegan brioche buns that we found at our local grocery store. And then we have our pulled mushroom mixture we're gonna add to the buns. And then we're just gonna top that with some coleslaw. And that's it. Let's dig in.
All right, we are ready to try these sandwiches. We also served it with some
salt and vinegar chips.
We haven't tried these, the Kettle brand sea salt vinegar chips. Delicious.
Here
we're
we
gonna
go.
eat this. I was already eating some chips while I was waiting.
Vegan brioche bun.
Everything, man.
Smells so good. Oh my God.
The pork turned out so awesome. Like, I was so excited
That texture.
for how realistic it looks.
Flavor. Might be a good idea to put the chips on the sandwich too.
Whoa. I think for my personal taste, next time I'm gonna put less salt in the mushroom. But it's not bad, like it's delicious.
Fantastic.
Look at the pulliness of this vegan pork. Amazing. I don't know how we're gonna eat dinner.
I know, right?
I'm so full, but dinner is like what I've been looking forward to the most. Barry's just watching us eat. He's like giving us the I'm so hungry eyes, even though he just ate.
Thank you, Carrington. Once again,
Delicious.
delicious, delicious recipe.
I like this better than pulled jackfruit.
Me too. Carrington, I'm with you on the mushroom everything.
Mushrooms sometimes have like that chewy texture for me, like on pizza. Like for me, sometimes it's too much. But in something like this, it doesn't have that texture. Delicious.
Right. The fungus is among us. All right, so we are gonna clean up a little bit. Our kitchen is currently in shambles, and then we'll be back for dinner.
Mid water.
And Carrington will let you know what we're having.
And then for dinner, the ultimate classic Southern dish is fried chicken. They're supposed to be making a country fried oyster dish for dinner, and they can have any sides that they want, whether it's mac and cheese, collard greens, candy yams, biscuits, cornbread, you name it, you can have it as a side. Make sure the plate is very big and full and filling kind of deal. So just taking some oyster mushrooms, which are super easy to find nowadays, or you could just grow them yourself at home and just batter and deep fry them with all the yummy goodness.
So I have her blog post open now, and this looks so freaking good. I will put the photos on the screen so you can experience it with me. I'm so excited. Like I said earlier, I've been looking forward to this specific recipe all day. And like Carrington said, we will have all the sides. We actually just picked up a bunch of sides from a bunch of local businesses, so we will have the details for that later once we're plating. But I guess let's just get started. So the first thing we're going to do is, why are you looking at me like that? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is prep our wet batter, and this is super simple. All you need is, I guess, just one ingredient, minus the water. You need some flour, and we're going to just add some water to it. Grab a handy dandy spatula, whisk. And we're just going to whisk that together until it forms a smooth batter. Something that I love, actually, this is a side note, but we have these silicone whisks, and they're really great to whisk with because it doesn't scrape any bowls or any pots or pans, and it's much more gentle than the metal ones. I will link these down below if you want to check them out, but I really like them. So we want this to be the consistency of pancake batter. So I've added a little bit more water just to get it to that consistency, just to loosen it up a bit. This is about perfect. Next, we're going to prep our dry batter, and I have a big bag here. And I'm going to add in some all-purpose flour. And then for the seasonings, I have some paprika, pepper, and salt. Carrington's favorite spice blend. Carrington trifecta, paprika, pepper, salt. Okay, we're gonna just give this a good mix. Just make sure everything is well combined in there. Next, we're going to batter the mushrooms. So we're going to take our beautiful oyster mushrooms, and I'm just going to dunk it in this batter. Make sure it's well coated. Then we're going to shake off any excess, and then we're going to add that into our flour mixture. And then we'll repeat this process with all of our mushrooms. Then we're going to seal up the bag and basically just shake, shake, shake until all of the chicken, or the vegan mushrooms. No, the mushrooms, the vegan chicken, there you go, are well coated. And now we fry. I'm so excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited. So like Carrington said, we loaded up our plates when serving this vegan fried chicken. So on our plate today, we have the fried chicken or the fried oyster mushrooms. Then we have some vegan mac and cheese and some vegan mashed potatoes from a business here called Dirty Lettuce. If you are in the Portland area, definitely check them out. They make delicious food and all of it is comfort food. It's a Black-owned business and they're awesome.
They do oyster mushroom po' boys in like a vegan take on famous bowls, like from KFC, and whew.
Delicious.
So good.
Definitely check them out. Then we got some greens from another Black-owned business that's local to us called Poshines, and they actually just launched a full vegan menu, which is really awesome. So they also have oyster mushroom.
They do lion's mane mushroom.
Oh,
yeah,
there
which
you
is
go.
really cool.
Yeah. And then we got some cornbread from Abe's. We just got it pre-made at the grocery store. And Abe's makes what is it called? School friendly.
Yeah, like top 8 allergen free.
So it's vegan, it's gluten-free, nut-free, all that free. Baked goods, yeah. So they have cornbread, they have muffins. Do they have cookies? Or do they only have muffins?
I don't think so. I think it's like muffins and cornbread.
Their stuff is so good.
Really good.
So good. I was actually wary about it because it's like everything free. So I was like, I don't know, it's gonna be good. This cornbread, oh my God, we keep eating it. We were eating it while we were prepping all this.
Half of it's
so
gone
much cornbread. Okay, so we're gonna eat this chicken now because
before it gets cold.
I'm gonna use my fingers for this.
Okay.
So we have some ranch on the side.
Look how amazing this came out too.
So crazy. You're gonna hear the crunch right now when we chew. Oh, we have, did I say we have ranch?
Oh, perfect. Wow. Honestly, for how simple this recipe is, like minimal seasonings and ingredients, this is so full of flavor.
It's so moist.
Carrington.
Look at it.
Game changer right here.
And it's like layered like chicken. You guys saw earlier when we shredded up the mushroom with our forks or the pulled pork, sorry dog. It has that like same shreddy texture inside. Delicious.
So good.
Oh, awesome. Hi, Louie. I've eaten so much food today, but you know, can't complain.
Just a little more, yeah?
So much good food. Grateful. This is good dinner. We're eating good tonight, man.
I wish I could eat this every night. Wow.
I'm gonna move my chicken on the side because it's getting soggy with the greens. You wanna do that or are you good?
I'm good.
I don't want it to get soggy. I want ultimate crispiness.
Hi, Lulu. Can I have a kiss?
Good job. Are you touching my mic? Uh-oh. Okay, what were you gonna say?
Carrington didn't film this, but she told us for dessert we should either have pecan cinnamon rolls or buttery pecan ice cream. But truth be told,
I don't know.
we are
do it.
stuffed silly. But
Okay,
yeah,
well,
Carrington, you knocked it out of the park for us. Thank you so much.
Great day of eating. I would love to do this again someday.
Absolutely.
Hopefully in the future when it's safer, we have all our friends involved because they would all love this food and we have so much food to share today. So yeah, hopefully we could do something like this again in the future.
If you haven't checked out Carrington's stuff before, make sure you do. Her website, her Instagram, and everything she does will be linked down below.
Also, we forgot to mention this earlier, but she does plant consultations as well. She is
a plant expert.
She is, yeah. She has so much knowledge to share regarding plants. And if you have any questions, she does one-on-one consultations. And I know that could be very helpful, especially for first-time plant owners. I know myself, I freaked out and I killed a lot of plants and wasted a lot of money when I first got plants. I will leave the link to that down below. And lastly, Carrington does a lot of things. She also does yoga classes. I'll have a link to that down below as well. And she posts regular reminders on her Instagram to sign up.
So basically just follow her and
get all the things because she does
all
it all.
the things. And if you or someone you know is interested in doing a video like this with us, where we explore your cuisine or someone you know's cuisine, let us know. There'll be a form down below you can fill out with all of the details.
We're planning to do these all throughout the year, 1 or 2 a month if we're able to. So a lot of fun videos coming. All right, I think that is all for us today. We are going to eat and melt into the couch. We love you guys and we'll see you soon.
Peace.
Bye.